Okay, and just like that, we're ready for our next game. So this is my first playthrough through the Final Fantasy adventure. We have streamed it for a couple hours already, so I'm a short ways into the game. It's a lot of fun. But since it is my first playthrough, I would ask that you please observe our no spoilers, no backseating policies. I'm putting the tags on the stream right now. Don't give me any suggestions or hints, please, and let me be wrong about stuff. I'm sure it's going to happen a lot. We'll have a good laugh about it when I finally figure out what I'm doing. You promise no worries here? Thank you very much. Much appreciated. I can't spoil a game I didn't know existed until about 30 seconds ago. Yeah, so this isn't actually a real Final Fantasy game. It's part of the Mana series, from what I understand. I think it's the first. Like, it's this, and then Secret of Mana, and then or Trials of Mana, and then Secret of Mana, in one order or the other. This is the only one that I haven't played any of the games in the series. A couple hours of this is all I've played from the whole series. So, but it's been a really good time so far. Secret of Mana is one of your favorite SNES RPGs. I own a copy of it, so I'm gonna play it on stream sometime. But I got it really cheap too, because the guy who priced it for me at the store where I got it was a coworker. But he priced it real cheap for me because it was his favorite game of all time, and he wanted to price it cheap enough that I would buy it because he wanted me to play it. And I bought it, but I didn't play it, so he never got to talk to me about it. But it's kind of his fault too, because he quit working there shortly after that. So even if I had played it, he would have missed out on having a buddy to talk about it with. Tell me more about your Final Fantasy info. Never played. I haven't either. I'm very, very ignorant of RPGs. I've only completed 2 RPGs in my life, I think. Paper Mario and Pokemon Blue. And this isn't really an RPG either. This is more of an action type game. Why? Ah. There we go. I was wondering why I was wasting my magic points. He quit. No, he did. Actually, he got a. He didn't quit the company. He actually left my store because he got a promotion. So I worded that very poorly. Did I say he quit? I thought I said he left. But whatever. If I said he quit, I wasn't telling the story right. He got a promotion and moved to another store in another state. My first RPG, assuming you don't count Fazanadu on NES, was Mystic Quest, a Final Fantasy game designed to introduce people to RPGs. I have that one too. And I haven't heard great things about it, but I have heard that it was supposed to be like a beginner RPG, and I've kind of thought about playing that one on the stream to learn how to play an RPG. If not for Mystic Quest, I would not have played Final Fantasy 4 or 6. Those unfortunately. Oh yeah, I own those too. I was gonna say I don't own them, but I do. I don't have them on the SNES. I have them on the PlayStation. All right, welcome to Wendell, the Sacred Town. So, where we are in the game, the story, as it were, I'm not 100% sure. We found this lady here, and we had to bring her to this town. And when we stepped into town, I saved and quit. So we're in the place we need to be. I'm just not sure where we need to bring our friend. I'm going to go ahead and make use of the inn again, since I wasted a bunch of my magic points. And let's just go around and talk to everybody a whole lot. Welcome to Wendell, the Sacred Town. Same thing he said last time. There was a person over here. Hello again. How have you been? Okay, I think that's all he's got to say. I'll try and talk to all the people outside first, and then we'll go inside. We'll work methodically. You think Mystic Quest is a great game? I haven't played it, so I can't judge for myself. I feel like I've heard people complain that it's too basic, though. The waterfalls make all of our rivers flow. But I mean, if it's supposed to be a beginner's RPG, isn't that what you want? The water springs from the root of the tree of mana. Mana is supporting our nature. Okay. Sibba's in here. I know I've heard the name Sibba before, but I don't know who that is offhand. Dwarf Cave is to the west. That's probably where we're going to have to go next, then. Alright, we've been in the inn. Let's work our way around through the buildings. Okay, what's he got for sale? Cures, eye drops, keys, Maddox. Alright, let's sell. Because I've got tons of duplicate things. I think I'm just going to keep, like, 2 of each thing. I'm not going to keep these bronze keys because we already used these. Oop. Well then now you have a reason to play it so you could judge for yourself. The same reason I played Final Fantasy VII and Star Ocean on PS1 to judge the better RPGs on that system. Spoiler alert, Star Ocean 2 spanks Final Fantasy VII in my opinion. You can tell this is a Mana series game when the shopkeepers are so happy they dance endlessly. Okay, that gives me... Oh, nope, I've still got some cures to get rid of. I'm really... Sorry, I'm so bad at navigating the menus. It should be so simple, and yet I've got keys to get rid of, too. It should be so simple, and I'm so bad at it. Okay. Now, let's see. Eye drops I don't have any of. We'll buy some eye drops. We'll buy some Maddox. Okay, and That's probably good. We can leave this guy behind for now. BRB, alright, we'll see you again shortly, old friend. I really want to play more RPGs. I own a ton of them, but they're such big, complicated games. They're very intimidating. Siba is a sage. He used to be a great warrior. Oops. Maybe we can buy some better equipment. Broadsword I have. I think I have the iron helmet and the iron shield. I don't have the iron body armor, though. So let's buy that. Okay, and let's see if we can equip it. Yeah. So I don't really like having these armors that I'm not using polluting my inventory, but I don't know if I'm going to have another character join me and I'll need to outfit them with things. So that's why I keep hanging on to that stuff. I also am not sure what this pillow does. I think the pillow works like a portable inn, but I'm not sure. That's just an assumption. And again, I don't want answers to any of these questions. This is just me thinking out loud. Just for clarity. Vixen, you're back. Right on. You haven't missed a whole lot. I'm just wandering around town talking to everybody. I heard that the Tree of Mana is very beautiful. Nobody has had anything particularly earth-shaking to say to me yet. Or if they have, I didn't grasp the importance of it. I keep using my magic by accident. Just gonna kind of check these trees for hidden goodies. Oh, thank goodness. I was really worried the sickle was going to clear away these flowers, and I was going to have to try all of them too. Oh, thank goodness. I like looking for secrets, but even I have my limits. I dropped my controller. Batteries flew everywhere. What's your thoughts on re-release Myst? I have no thoughts on Myst of any kind. Never played any version of Myst or anything in the Myst series. So until I get a chance to play on myself, I'm not going to have any opinions. I am Sibba. Bogard told me about you. Oh yes. It sure is the symbol of mana. Step forward. You'll see what you must see. 11th hour? I don't follow. Is that another game? I've never even... If that's a game, if that's another game, I've never even heard of that one. My dear mom. What? Oh, the characters' names, some of the dialogue is impossible to read because I named one of my characters Frown and one of my characters Smile, but I drew them with a colon and a letter C, and so now when both of them talk in proximity to each other, the dialogue boxes is just impossible to understand. It's a terrible situation I put us in. 7th Guest, and again, another game that I've never even heard of. That lady, she's the one who encouraged us. I must tell you now, Smile, you and I are the members of the Mana family. We are the seeds of the mana tree. We must guard it. Vandal abused the power of mana long time ago. So I sealed the waterfalls with that pendant. So that nobody can come close to the mana tree. But again, Glaive is trying to use it for evil. Guard the mana tree with the Gemma Knights. So when it comes to games, like most of my gaming experience is NES, Super Nintendo, and Nintendo 64. Outside of that, you're going to find me really ignorant of a lot of things. Glaive is attacking us. Thank you for the follow, Vixen. Much appreciated. Now you can keep track of me better. Oh, Alfred. Glaive is attacking us. What? I'll take you to a safe place. Thank you. Where did he take her? I'll check. He attacked me from behind. What is going on? Who is that man? So I guess we're in pursuit. Oh no, the town is full of monsters. The towns are supposed to be safe in RPGs, right? Rabbites. So these the rabbits have never been particularly tough, but the other enemies that they spawn with, those guys were giving me some trouble earlier on. Fortunately, I'm strong enough now that they're no longer much of an issue, it seems. Alright, well, let's get out of town, I guess. Those round, lumpy things are called rabbites. I want to shape your beard, no offense. My wild and crazy beard is kind of one of my hallmarks. I'm worried if I were to trim my beard, I'd lose the source of my power. Julius, why? You helped me once before. I was not sure if she was the right girl or not until I saw what happened inside there. I was waiting for this chance to get her. And now, Glaives have her in our hands. You have no chance against me, my dear. Oh no. So that's the second time. That's the second time our friend has been kidnapped now. We lost her once before and rescued her, and now she's gone again. Shape it how? If you shaved it, you could glue it on top of your head. I cut my hair off on purpose. Julius took her to the west in his airship. I'm actually thinking that when my hair gets a bit longer, I probably am going to cut my beard down to match it, and then I'll let them both grow back out again for a while. Because my beard is getting a bit much for me. As much as I joke about never wanting to cut it off, it is getting to be a bit much. Julius took her to the west in his airship. I'm going. Then take this with you. What do we get? The Magic Book of Heal. Nice. This magic will help you recover. Thanks. Julius went westward in his airship. Alright, so I think we've got to go through the dwarf cave to get to Julius in the west. I think we heard that the dwarf cave is in the west. I never said shave. We're getting personal. The hair on my head grows way faster. My hair reached the center of my back. I can actually reach behind my back from below my shoulder and grab my hair. My hair's not been that long in a very, very long time. When I was in college, I grew my hair out really, really long. But after I graduated, I cut it off, and it gets kind of shaggy sometimes, but I've never grown it very long again. I'm an aesthetic person, no formal knowledge, just you, your voice, and game. Fair enough. But no, I would never shave my beard off. I do shave on very rare occasions, but it's years between when I shave my beard. And typically I've only ever done it when I know I'm not going to be seen by anyone. Because I definitely prefer the bearded lifestyle. I guess I should walk around town and talk to everybody again. I shouldn't be in... Ooh, nectar. I shouldn't be in such a big hurry to leave town. There could be valuable information. Or they could just be saying the same things as they were before. The water flows make all of our rivers so. You say people hit on you for your voice every time you play a multiplayer game with random lobbies. It's probably because I have a nice studio dynamic mic with noise suppression and the right amount of compression to make it sound great. Okay, we've already heard this message before too. I don't think anyone is going to say anything new after all. But you don't know until you try. I don't think hit on is the right word for me, but people do compliment my voice from time to time. Oh no, was I poisoned? I was poisoned. Item. Purify. I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Oh, I'm good. I'm good now. Wore off. The controls are so simple, and I mess them up frequently in my panic. Why don't we just stop back at the inn here for a moment? All right, let's see if we can. Let's try that again. Alright, so some trees disappear completely when we chop them down. Usually they leave a stump. That's the first time I've ever seen them just go away. That's good to know. Let me keep going through here. No. I think we're supposed to go down, so I'm going to go up first. Alright, and we're going to increase our power, because that's really lagging behind. I'm something of an audio nerd when it comes to microphones. I wish my apartment had a closet I could soundproof and make a recording booth out of. Then I'd go make money doing voiceovers. Never thought about it so analytically. I've thought before about it'd be nice to get work doing something, you know, like reading audiobooks or something like that. I imagine this is the dwarf cave that we heard about. And we'll head in there, but let's look around. Oh no, I didn't mean to walk off the screen and despawn the treasure chest. Nectar. Not sure what nectar does. I'm guessing it's a health refill of some kind. Might be a magic refill. You know what? Let's try it. Let's try it and find out. Item... Nectar. I'm not sure what that did. Sure, we'll go ahead and save. Why not? That's not what I meant to do, of course, but... Okay, are you a dwarf? Are you friendly? You appear to be able to damage him. Maybe not. Hello, welcome to the dwarf cave. I tell you what, this guy's really polite, because if someone barged in my house and hit me repeatedly with an axe, the first thing I said to them would not be welcome. I think I would definitely have much sterner things to say. Okay, caves frequently have secret passageways, so we need to hit the walls in each room that we can. Yes, yes, hello. The airship went to the west. The Gaia Pass leads to the western land. Okay, yes. They both have the same thing to say? They do. Is this game OG Game Boy or Game Boy Color? This is OG Game Boy. Gaia has its own will and feelings. It likes silver. Strange, isn't it? Watts likes the mine. He went in there today too. He's looking for some silver. I guess I gotta find Watts, get silver from Watts, and then go find the Gaia Pass and give Gaia some silver. Okay, I'm done talking to these guys. Let's thank you. Oops. Didn't OG Game Boy have that green tint? It did. The green is... The screen itself is physically green. The games are just 4 shades of gray, but the Super Game Boy has the ability to replace the 4 shades in the game's programming with basically any color. Well, you know, it can replace. So the game itself is programmed with 4 different colors, and they would be just 4 shades of gray that would appear green on the basic on the Game Boy because its screen is in shades of green. But the Super Game Boy, I can replace the 4 shades of gray with any colors I want from the palette over here. Matter of fact, why don't we do that? It's too dark. I don't like that either. Ooh, horrible. I'm just making things worse. Tolerable. All the colors, yeah. The Super Game Boy is not clever enough, so they made some games that can be played on the Game Boy Color or the original Game Boy. And if you put one of those Game Boy Color games in the Super Game Boy, I don't believe it's clever enough to understand the color. It still plays it. It ignores the color programming and plays it like an original Game Boy game, from what I understand. Alright, see what this guy's got for me. Oil. Go ahead and buy 2 oils in case we need those for something. Got to bed now, Frownie. Have a great rest of your stream. Have a good time, chat. Hey, thanks again for the raid, Zinchan. Always great to see you. And yeah, sleep well, my friend. I'll catch you again. Okay, good. I'm glad we leveled up. I could use it. Hey, let's do power again. That's probably where I'm trying to get. All I've managed to do is go in circles. We'll get this figured out. No worries. Wow, these moblins are tough. Oh, I might be able to break a hole in one of these walls with a mattock. Oh, here's a cave. Wah. Don't walk in my mouth. Oh, yuck. Oh, this is the Gaia Pass. Alright, so I've gotta find silver and bring it here. And then we come out on this other side. Got it. Okay, so we've still got to find the mine. Are we going here? Was this a dwarf cave? This is a dwarf cave. Okay, so we'll find the mine, we'll find the silver, we'll take the Gaia Pass. I have a map too. Let's take a look at our map. A map's not very useful. Okay, we're still finding new stuff. And still leveling up all the time. Okay, let's go with wisdom. What's an inn? I don't need that. I just leveled up. What do I need an inn for? Alright. I think this is probably the mine. It's got a mine card in it. It says mine to me. Needs to be oiled. Well, wouldn't you know? Hope it doesn't need to be oiled every time we come through. Oh no. Oh no, I have no idea what I'm doing now. I want to go to the left. Okay. Agent Frownie, who was looking for the GameCube GBA disc? I don't know. I don't recall. Did you find one for sale online somewhere? It wasn't me. I'm lucky enough I've got one, so as long as it keeps working, then I'm good to go. But it might have been someone in chat, but $60 for the attachment and the disc. It's not a bad deal. Not a bad deal at all. Is that on, what were you saying, Shop Goodwill? Is that where you found it? So this is Watts. Wow, are you okay? Ouch, ouch. It was, you just can't recall the name. It was on eBay. Thanks. You know this cave well? Looking for silver? Let's go together then. Alright, we've got a new friend. I hope Watts is more competent than the wizard that we dragged around. Oh, I've got to use Maddox to break these. It's a good thing I bought some. So, item... Maddox. There we are. Okay, unfortunately, I don't know if I checked... I don't remember if I checked all the walls in here now. There we are. Now I definitely have, and I've wasted them, and now I've wasted a Maddox. A secret passageway. Poisoned again. I hope the way that we're going is okay, because there was another path all the way back there that I didn't explore. This might be a boss. Sure looks like a boss to me. I don't know if the boss is vulnerable to fire. This is a pretty rough battle. I hope I'm actually doing damage. Kind of feels like I might not be. I mean, I've got to be, because the dwarf is using an axe, and they wouldn't give me a partner that couldn't damage the boss. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. Got it. Easy boss. Megapede. Victory. Found silver? Got it. I'll take it back and forge armor and swords. Gaia will let you in if you wear silver stuff. All right. Come see me at the dwarf cave. Will do. So... I will finish that thought in a moment. Oh yeah, Mudman's only weak to fire. This is fine. Candy. Thank you for another spicy pepper. My next to last chunk. Woo. I sneezed before I even swallowed that pepper. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that was powerful. Oh my. I apologize, but my brother is dying from COVID as we speak. I'm so sorry, Vixen. I just found out. I'm so sorry for you. I have a sister, and I wouldn't be able to take that news. What is ECMO? ECMO? I have no idea. I have no idea, Vixen. Toilet brush pooper. What a name. Welcome to the stream. Cool spooky skeleton you got there. Thanks. Thanks. I call him Isaac. He's been a good friend. And Vansky. Welcome to the stream, Vansky. I'm glad to see you. Thank you for the warm welcome. My pleasure. Glad to have you here. Vansky, I'm glad to have you here as well. Welcome to you and welcome to your friends. I hope that your stream went well. I'm not running a timer. I can actually give a shout out. I know Zinshan's not here anymore, but I'm gonna put a shout out for Zinshan in the chat as well, just for anyone who doesn't. For anyone who wants to use that link. But yeah, if you want to watch some Mario Kart 64 speed runs, use that link. Head over and follow Vansky. Vansky's been a good friend to the stream. Visit us in chat a lot, and you can go over there and watch someone who's way better at Mario Kart 64 than I'm ever gonna be. Your stream went good. You got a few personal records taken down. It's good. Thank you for the shout out. No problem. Thanks again for the raid. Why Isaac? I don't know. That's just the name that stuck. I got my skeleton around the same time I got my cat. And I was gonna name my cat Isaac, but then I was dissuaded by that. By some family members who told me that it was they thought it was they thought it was strange to name my cat a human name. Or maybe not strange, but I don't know. They thought I was not being creative enough, I guess. And so then the skeleton became Isaac instead. But at this, like, the thing is, when I got my cat I had a dog at the same time, and my dog was named Dexter. That's a human name, and nobody thought that was weird, but they thought it was weird. I wanted to name my cat Isaac. Or again, maybe not weird, but maybe uncreative is better. But it worked out well, although my cat does not have a very creative name. I mean, my cat is a black cat named Inky. Like, I mean, it's okay, but it's an okay name, but it's not super imaginative. The skeleton gives you early October vibes. I love Halloween. Halloween is one of my favorite times. I love that time of the year. October vibes. Also, you should just name your cat whatever you want. Sir Isaac is a lovely name. Well, the damage has already been done in that regard. I've had my cat for like 5 years now. I'm not gonna go about changing his name. I never call him Inky anyway. I call him Ticky, like Tikky, or I call him Beans. I very rarely call him by his actual name. But actually it worked out well because like I said, he's a black cat named Inky, and I just got a brown cat named Khaki. So they're both named in reference to the color of their fur, and that's by accident because I didn't choose the name Khaki. He came with that name. Although that is a bit spoiled because my third cat is a gray tabby, and she's named Twiggy. So the pattern didn't hold. My cat's names are Cincinnati, because he looks like a Bengal tiger, and Heckle and Jekyll. They are brothers, and one is mischievous and the other is completely opposite. Nice. Inky, my female cat, is called Minky. Nice. Inky and Minky. So I was kind of tempted when I got the other two cats. I was kind of tempted to name them after Pac-Man ghosts, because Inky is a Pac-Man ghost. But I ended up just keeping the names that they came with. All right, so I know we already went through all of this, and there's probably no reason to do this, but there's a room down here we didn't go into, and it's gonna drive me bananas if I don't know what's in this room. So, oops. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see. Beans? Are you kidding me? I call Minky Beans sometimes. Now you're just messing with me, right? Yeah, I started calling him Beans because of a joke that I and someone had going about the pads on the paws of his feet, reminding me of Beans. And then that just kind of stuck. No, I needed to hit that switch. Okay. I figured out what I need to do, I think, now. Sad that I have to figure it out after I've already done it. Sorry, let me catch up here. Is this a standalone Final Fantasy or is it a port? So it's Final Fantasy in name only. They called it Final Fantasy when they brought it to the West just for marketing purposes, but it's actually the first game in the Mana series, from what I understand. So this game goes with Trial of Mana and Secret of Mana. I'm not kidding, sir. I call her Minky Beans because of the feet as well, Jelly Beans. I mean, how cute are them jelly beans? They're pretty cute. I missed the switch. This is a long way to backtrack for a whole lot of nothing. Why do I have to be like this? Why do I have to know? Why do I have to know what's in every room? You didn't know that. Yeah, I'm pretty confident in that information. I don't think I knew that until recently. Sorry. Sorry I'm coughing at you. So I didn't even really know much about this game until like a month and a half ago. And I don't remember how I found out about it either. I must have seen it mentioned in a YouTube video or something. But I saw a little bit of the gameplay, and I was like, just the character going around poking bad guys with a sword, and I thought, that looks like my kind of game. That looks like a lot of fun. And so I kept an eye out, and I found a copy last week. And now we're giving it a go on stream. And it's a really good time. I like it because it's not really an RPG. I think. I mean, it's not turn-based. I like that about it. I haven't played a lot of turn-based RPGs. I actually want to get more into them, but this is it. This is what I came all this way back for, was just a room to heal me. This is what I wasted all that time for. So the only two, like, real RPGs that I've ever completed are Paper Mario and Pokemon Blue. I have a bunch of RPGs in my collection, and I want to play more of them. So this game here is good. It's like I'm dipping my toes by playing a sort of RPG. You know what? I don't know that I can get out of here now. Maybe I have to go fight the boss again. So it's a real copy of the game. Yeah, so I pretty much only do original hardware. I don't have anything against, people using emulators or whatnot, but it's just not my style. I'm into collecting retro games. I like the tactile feel of them, so I do original hardware as often as humanly possible. I'm lucky. I've been into retro game collecting for a very long time, and I got into it very early when it was pretty easy to get stuff for real cheap. Oh, okay, and there's like a warp to get back out again. Nice. All right, good. We weren't trapped in there forever. I was kind of worried we were going to be. So now we want to get back to the dwarf cave and buy some silver armor. I only got invested in Final Fantasy X and almost completed it, and also Persona 4 Golden on Vita, which was great. Yeah, so I've known people who were into both games. One of my cousins was a real big fan of Final Fantasy X, and my best friend in high school, he was big on the Persona series. And he fell in love with it because of Persona 3, but I think he liked Persona 4 even more. But I didn't have a PlayStation until probably not until I was in college. I never had a PS1. Oh, that's not true. I did have a PS1. That same friend, the friend who liked Persona, he gave me, when he got his PS2, he gave me his PS1. And I got a PS2 in college. I actually won it from one of those McDonald's Monopoly games. Where you like collect the pieces off the front of a like pack of french fries. I won a PlayStation 2 from that game. That was pretty cool. But I was in college at the time, and so I wasn't actually playing games. So I still, even though I won it, I didn't use it for a whole lot. But I basically got into retro game collecting when I was in middle school. And when I went to college, I kind of stopped playing games for a very long time, but I kept collecting them. So I've got this huge collection of games, and almost all I'm a terrible poser. I've got a huge collection of games, and I've played so very little of them. And now finally I've started streaming. I'm finally getting around to playing so many of these games that I bought. That I've just been collecting dust for years and years. That's cool. PS2 is the bomb. I just hooked up my PS2 a couple days ago. I haven't played anything on it on stream yet, but I've got it hooked up so we can. Though we'll probably be playing PS1 games on it when we do. I actually collect PS2 games, and a few rare ones as well, even though they're cheaper here than in the US. So I have, I don't have a huge collection of PS2 games. I've got a few. Let me see. Okay, I said that. I think I've got close to 82 PS2 games, but a good percentage of them are shovelware. And I mean that's a really small percentage of the PS2 library. 82 is not bad. It's actually way more than I thought I had. And it's probably slightly higher than that. I pulled that number from an old inventory. I haven't updated it in a while. I made some things out of that silver. Great. Take these, and you can pass through Gaia. I mean, he said take them, not buy them. But whatever. Silver armor. Silver shield. And silver sword. I hope these are strong. He couldn't make a silver helmet. I still gotta walk around with an iron helmet, not matching the rest of my, gear. Everyone's gonna laugh at me. He doesn't even care. He doesn't even care that I'm gonna be laughable. I better save. I haven't saved in a long time. I haven't saved in 4 levels. Alright, so we're probably going to be wrapping the stream up fairly soon. I usually end around 4 a.m. It's a quarter after 4 for me right now, so we're a bit into overtime. I'm going to play a little longer, though. We're going to go through the Gaia Cave. And when we get to a town or something on the other side of that cave, I'm not sure. Then that's where we'll probably wrap it up, just to give you a rough idea of how much longer we're going to be. Working on our game tonight. I was just trying some GBA stuff out and toying around with screen size. If I use a smaller window, it looks way better. Okay, so you play as long as you want. Will do. Alright, Silver Sword is pretty good. Gets rid of these guys in one hit. Ulfrin, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. It's been great having you here, and I'm glad to know that you're interested in coming back. I check all the walls. Secret passageways could be anywhere. Gold, nice. I feel like that's the first time I've found gold in a chest. Usually I just find an item. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, items are good, but... like that, candy. Oh, and Toilet Brush. Thank you for the follow as well. Very excited to have you on board also, my friend. Thank you. All right. So, I defeated the enemies and the door closed? Is that what happened? Oh. What? Oh, there's like a hidden switch on the floor or something. Cherokee Man, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in and welcome to your friends. Great to have you. Let me put you a shout out here in chat. If you don't know Cherokee Man, why don't you give him a follow? He's a super nice guy. playing Final Fantasy 14. This is the first final. Well, no, that's not true. It's not true. I did play Final Fantasy VI. I played a little. I didn't play all of it, but I played some of Final Fantasy VI a long time ago. It was good fun, but I was playing it. I was playing it in hotels while I was moving, and I lost my way. I never finished it. So this Final Fantasy adventure is me now exploring the Final Fantasy series by playing an imitation, a fake Final Fantasy game. I'm starting to explore the Final Fantasy series by playing a mana game. This is crazy. No, I do seriously want to play the Final Fantasy games, and I think I'm gonna start. I think I'm gonna start by playing Mystic Quest. I don't know when. You really should play Mystic Quest and begin where many of us began. Exactly, Ulfrin. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play Mystic Quest. I'm not gonna do it right away, because I've got this that I'm playing. I'm gonna be starting Metroid Fusion next week. Like I juggle a lot of games, but I don't know how many like big games like that I can juggle simultaneously. Mystic Quest is on the Game Boy as well. It might be. I believe I have it on the Super Nintendo. I don't think I have it on the Game Boy. In fact, I just inventoried my Game Boy games recently, so like I'm really sure that I don't have it. Yeah. I don't have that on Game Boy. But I believe I have it on Super Nintendo. So that's where I'll be playing it. You rather play the SNES version? Final Fantasy XIV is my first one I've tried and gotten into, and it's so great. So you'll love the series. Still need to try the other Final Fantasy games. Yeah, I really liked 6. It's one of those things, like, I had to put it down for a while, and like if I walk away from a game that's that big and complicated, I can't pick it back up. You play it on the SNES as well, to be honest. Alright, wait, Frown, who is talking to me now? The cave? Oh no. Bogard. Smile was taken by Glaive. Sibba told me about that. Julius is good at disguising, but don't worry. We can save her. Are you Julius in disguise? Glaive's airship is refueling at a lake up north. I'll come with you and help. Let's go. Up north? They just told me the airship was in the west. Oh my goodness. I think this guy was a boss before. This wolf? Now he's a regular enemy? I gotta chop. It's like the original Zelda. I gotta chop all the trees to make sure there aren't any secrets. At least it's easier than burning them, like, one by one, having to leave the screen in between. Okay, all that. What's over here? Frogs. We attack. We can. Oh, the enemies are. The enemies are getting tougher. Alright, I've gone in a circle for no reason. Whoop. Hey, we've got an oddish over here. So many of the enemies in this remind me of things from other games. This is probably an inn. Yeah, nice. I feel like this game is very beginner friendly. Like if you're not super familiar with sort of action RPGs, I think this is probably a really good game for people to pick up because I've been having a fairly easy time with it. And it's fun. It's got a lot of variety to it to keep you interested. You got some cool like weapons. So I think I did a very good thing by picking out this game to play because I'm having a really good time with it, and it's not more than I can handle in this genre. This Oddish is going crazy, throwing cobwebs at me. He did nothing last time we were here, and now he's super powered. Let me say, I might try it. Probably got it on a Chinese handheld. I have so on Game Boy, I also have Final Fantasy Legend, which is, I think it's another game that's not a Final Fantasy game. It was just titled Final Fantasy for the West, but I don't think it's connected to this game at all. Okay. There's the silver helmet. All right. Ether. All right, let's get our matching helmet. And let's buy some... Oh, I can't carry any ether. Maybe I can sell something then. Let's see. Oh, I can sell the candy. Candy's not worth a whole lot. And then I'll have some ether. All right, now I'm looking like a proper gentleman, not running around with a mismatched helmet. That feeling of having a full set, I love it. Exactly. When you get to town, I have played parts of enough RPGs to know that when you get to town and there's a new set of equipment, that you've got to get all the matching pieces. What? I can't reach that. I need to get over there. I'm assuming I need to get over there. I got a map, but I mean, what a map! It's quite extraordinarily useless. I don't know if the manual for this came with a map or not. I guess I should have looked that up. But that's alright. We don't need a map. We can figure it out. I have a tool much more useful than any map. Overconfidence. There also seem to be a Final Fantasy Legend 2 and 3. Yeah. Yeah, 2 and 3 I don't really know anything about. What is this? Oh, Vixen. I thought you'd already gone, yeah. Again, my heart goes out to you. But yeah, go be with your family. Stretch break. Thank you, toilet brush. Let's do it. Let me just find a safe place to stand, and we'll take care of it. This looks as good a place as any. All right, big camera for the stretch break. I take my stretching very seriously. A Goomba. Yeah, so I've got a Goomba and a blooper. It's a pretty humongous Goomba too. And that the thing that they're on is I've got a lot of my NES games on display on it. That's a rack for like selling greeting cards. I got it from a person who used to work at a post office. Alright, we are all stretched and relaxed. Someone redeemed, I just wiggle my fingers. Oh no, I do. When someone redeems a stretch break around here, I bring the stream to a screeching halt because I want to stretch real good. We spend usually around a full minute of just stretching. So I think, I'm sorry if I'm just wandering in circles here, but I haven't built a very good mental map of this place yet. So I think all of this area is a dead end. I think we've got to leave here and head a long way back to go around and up north. Probably. We probably want to get to that building that's all the way there on our map, way up north. I think the one in the middle is the starting town. I don't know. I'm not really sure where I want to go. Or where it is I need to go. I want to go wherever it's going to give me progress. I wanted to go across here, but I can't actually reach. Now you're inspired. Glad to hear it. When I started streaming, I sat in a chair with no back on it, and I really needed the stretch breaks. And even now, I don't have good posture in my chair. I lean forward all the time. It's very bad for my back. So the stretching is vital. Agent Frownie, how could you? What? Let Harvey starve to death behind you. Harvey? Why Harvey? My skeleton, I call him Isaac. No, I need to increase my wisdom. I never stretch and I feel it. Stares at map with a million squares. Yeah, we gotta go here. That's a crazy... The map is useless. The map is useless. Completely and utterly. Sounds painful for your back. Was it just a stool? Yeah, it was just a bench. It was a short, like, basically one, maybe two-person bench. Yeah, even though I have a chair that I could sit upright in and rest my back against the support, I never do. I lean forward. I put my arms on I rest my elbows on my thighs, like all hunched over. It's not a good way to sit. I don't recommend it. I must have been mistaken. Isaac owes you money. I got that skeleton. I think that skeleton was a Christmas gift. I've had it for years. And you can deduce whatever you want to about me from the fact that I'm the kind of guy that an appropriate Christmas gift for me is a life-size skeleton. Merry Christmas, here's my Halloween decoration. Yep. The skeleton's a lot of fun, though. I've pulled a lot of fun. I've pulled a lot of fun pranks with that skeleton. I've surprised a lot of people with him. My boss went on a week-long vacation one time, and I brought the skeleton to work and set it up in his office and decorated it to look like him. Geminites use the special powers of weapons. Try it when you see your willpower is full. Yeah, I've noticed that. I've never made use of it, though. Oh. There's a lot there to deduce. The irony is that it's not in a closet. Nope, I keep my... I got nothing to hide. I keep my skeletons right out on display. Time to play Ghouls and Ghosts. Super Ghouls and Ghosts, that's my favorite game. Super Ghouls and Ghosts on the Super Nintendo is my all-time favorite game. I might have already said that. I tend to mention that like at least 3 times per stream. Cherokee Man. Alright, time for me to sleep. Have a good rest of the stream, Frownie. Hey, thanks for dropping in on us. Thanks for the raid. It's good to see you. And sleep well, my friend. You got it on the cartridge as well. Right on. Yeah, I own several copies of Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I've got it on the Super Nintendo. I've got the Korean version on the Super Famicom. I've got it digitally on my 3DS and PSP. I've got it on my PlayStation 2 in the Capcom Classics collection. I've got the Game Boy Advance port. I got a lot of copies of it sitting around. The Game Boy Advance one I need to play more of because it's got a lot of like bonus type stuff to it. I think I'm on the wrong path. I don't think I'm doing the right thing, but it's the only thing I can think to do. Whoa. hang on. What is this? Cherokee Man. Thank you for the gift sub. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. And Toilet Brush, take a key for coming in. Speaking of super ghouls and ghosts. Oh no, am I out of Maddox? Oh no, I'm holding them. Am I out of the weapon that I'm currently holding? Oh no. Take another look at my useless map here. Yeah. I don't know. The map is so blank. Oh. Oh, hang on. No, never mind. I was like, oh, there was a cave that we couldn't get to before, but it was this cave, I think, so. That line of thought was going to get us nowhere. Oop. You got Ghouls and Ghosts on the Capcom arcade stick, but that game seems more hard to me, so I didn't beat it. So, Ghouls and Ghosts I've beaten on the PlayStation 2. I have Ghouls and Ghosts on the Genesis, but I don't really like that port very much. So I haven't beaten that one yet myself. I've beaten it on the PlayStation 2, but I haven't beaten the Genesis port. You never played the Genesis version? Yeah, it's just it's mildly clunkier than the original, and I mean, so the PlayStation 2 port is more faithful to the arcade, is what I'm getting at there. The Genesis one is just a little rough around the edges, and so I'm not really crazy about it. And that's really not fair. That's really not fair at all, considering I love the NES Ghosts and Goblins, and boy, that's a rough port. Sega wasn't your cup of tea for whatever reason. So I was a Nintendo kid growing up. I only had Nintendo consoles. I didn't even really have any friends with Sega consoles, so I had very, very little exposure to anything Sega. Like, my cousin had a Game Gear, and one of my aunts had a Genesis, but I barely ever played anything on either one. So I'm just now, like, recently beginning to explore the Genesis library, and there's a lot of stuff on the Genesis that I've really liked. Like, over the past couple months, I played the first 3 Sonic games for the first time, and they're a lot of fun. Castlevania Bloodlines on the Sega Genesis is excellent. Really, really good game. Ghostbusters on the Genesis is alright. You know, it's not great, but it's a fun game. Genesis Aladdin is okay, but the Super Nintendo Aladdin is better. I don't care what anyone says. You give me Super Nintendo Aladdin all day long. I am well and truly stumped, my friends. I'm feeling lost. I'm out of Maddox, so I can't get back through there currently. Back in the day, it was definitely Nintendo for you. Been playing Sega on the Chinese handheld. A lot of enemies, to be honest. There are a lot of enemies around here, but I mean they all die in one hit, so they're not much of a hassle to put up with, fortunately. Oh my goodness. I'm feeling so lost. They didn't include a whole lot of ways, like my stomach is rumbling so much. Jazz Chicken says, I grew up with the Sega and the ZX Spectrum. Yeah, I've never played anything on the Spectrum either. I've heard the name of it before, but that's my only exposure to it, is having heard the name of the console. I think of it as more of a computer, right? The only exposure to Nintendo was arcade machines and the Game Boy. Never knew the consoles existed as a kid. Wow. My consoles are GBA, SNES, PlayStation 1 through 5, and PSP. And now you're on the Series X. And you have an NES now. Spectrum is basically a keyboard which uses a cassette player to run games. Oh, you don't have the PS5. So yeah, I mean, I have a ton of consoles. I have a ton of consoles. I've got Atari 2600 and television, NES, SNES, N64, GameCube, Wii U, Switch, PlayStation 2, Sega Genesis, Virtual Boy, tons, like all the Nintendo handhelds, and PSP. I think that's everything. I used to have a PS3 and a PS4, but my home was burglarized, and those were two of the things that were stolen. And I've never replaced them. I had the first console, or the first video game I ever played. First video game I ever played was Ghostbusters on the Commodore 64. That was the first thing we had that could play games. I also have a Wii U, and a Vita. Yeah, I've never played anything on the Vita. Takes 5 to 10 minutes to load a game, which needs the volume set to a specific number, otherwise it won't load. It also had a plug which was prone to melting itself. So for longer sessions, we wrapped in an ice pack and a towel and placed over the plug. Super safe, not a fire hazard at all. You had a Commodore PC. That sounds amazing, Jazz Chicken. So I didn't have the cassette. The Commodore could have played cassettes, but we didn't have that. We only had the disk drive. I'm gonna look around a little longer. I really don't want to leave off the stream with me being just lost in the whole world map and not knowing where to go. But that might be what we do. Because I'm well and truly just running out of ideas for where to look, and I'm thinking it might be a good idea to come back with a fresh mind and look at everything again. But like I said, I am going to look around a little bit longer here. I know I got to get north. Unfortunately, I mean, look at this map. It's like Link's Awakening. It's just a disaster of roadblocks and obstacles. Don't worry about it, sir. Go sleep if you want. I certainly will. I certainly will here soon. I just like to keep, people posted. I don't want everybody to be surprised. Since I'm kind of steering the ship here and whatnot, figure the least I can do is keep everybody on board. Sounds great. After all that, the system could crash at random moments, or as we called it back then, it would plunk. Oh, that's good. I might borrow that from you. I might use that terminology on stream. Oh no, my game plunked again. I kinda like the sound of it. It's way past your bedtime, mister. Kind of is. Kind of is. We're about an hour into overtime at this point. But I crave that glorious progress. I want to get farther in the game and see new things. I'll never forget collecting an item to trigger the ending, and the moment I grabbed it, the system crashed. No. Rip. I'm trying to think, like, I haven't had I had a situation like that with Ninja Gaiden, but I'm trying to think. I mean, that was fairly recently. When have I gotten to the end of a game and had it crash? Can't think of any real good examples at the moment. One night when I was in high school, I was hanging out with a friend, and I was just sort of hanging around while he played Resident Evil 3. And he made it all the way to the final boss of the game, and then his power went out for like 2 seconds, and it restarted his PlayStation and deleted his save file when that happened. And so all the progress for the whole night was washed away. Needless to say, he was pretty upset. I've had several situations like that on modern consoles as well. Save file corruption. Oh, it's great, right? I didn't have a save file issue, but with the first time I played Ocarina of Time, I got so lost in the water temple, I convinced myself that I had somehow soft locked the game, and so I restarted it voluntarily from scratch. That's not quite the end of the game, but it's pretty far along. You didn't finish several games because of it. Yeah, it was unfortunate. It was not a... I was not so happy. But it was just my own fault. Julius went westward in his airship. I know. Well, I mean, that's what I was told before. But this guy who's been following me around, that you probably can't see, he told me that the airship went north. So... okay. There has got to be a path to the north. And I imagine it's got to be through the west that we get there. Can we sail? Can you help me? Can you help me sail, old man? No? The Poison music sounds really familiar, but I can't place where it comes from. One of my faves on Spectrum was Trapdoor. I was going to take a drink of coffee, but my coffee cup is empty. Was a Trapdoor based on stop-motion kids show. My one gripe, though, was the game was unbeatable. Eventually, you'd get a monster to help you cook soup, but you couldn't get rid of him. Walkthroughs say you must crush him, but it never works. Weird. I'm not afraid of the dark. Well, I may not be figuring out where I'm supposed to go, but I sure am, you know, leveling up, getting a lot of gold in my pockets. So when we do eventually find the right path, it's going to be good to be us. Can't actually throw this at a diagonal, unfortunately. Really just seems like that's the place where I need to be. And yet... it doesn't work. Is this the inn? You know what? No, I don't need to stay at the inn. My health's looking fine. Nothing to worry about. If this old man who's walking around with us, if he knows the way to the airship, he really should speak up. This is so weird. Like he knows the way that we need to go, but he's just following me around, not helping me. Oh, I guess I told him no back seating, right? So, you know what? I appreciate it. I'm wrong to complain. He's doing the right thing. It sucks how many of these older systems are out of reach now. Yeah. The Amiga Mini system looks cool though. I don't know that I've seen that. Amiga is something else. It's just a mystery to me. I'm not familiar with it at all. Why won't this reach? Why won't it reach? That's where I want to go. It's where I want to go because I don't know where I'm supposed to go. What? It's not called Amiga, but it basically plays different Amiga systems. Commodore 64 is basically my only even remotely meaningful exposure to computer games. I've sampled a handful of computer games over the years, but Commodore is the only time I really spent any significant time with any computer games. The Spectrum is... Oh, wait. It's pretty expensive, though, but it lets you put ROMs on it, so there's that. Spectrum is more of a downloadable program now. Trouble is the keyboard keys were different to the everyday keyboards, so mapping it can be a pain. Yeah. I mean, I think that's the case of with a Commodore, too. Like, if you want to emulate Commodore games, I think the keyboard has to be adjusted somewhat. And the Commodore had all these weird symbols on it that aren't on a modern keyboard. There's a mini device as well, but I don't know if it did what it had to. Most of them are garbage. I was just walking around swiping at everything in the hopes that I accidentally clear a path somewhere. Hey, where are you going? I don't know, man. I don't know where I'm going. That's kind of been my whole point. That's the first time he said that. He's told me, he's now told me one place that I can't go. Really? It had to spawn a chest right in my way? I gotta leave the thing and come back just to get rid of that? You're being awfully naughty, game. Oop. I gotta run away now as meeting a friend. Smell you later. Thanks for dropping in, Jazz Chicken. Great to see you. Have fun with your friend. And I'll see you another time. Yeah. Have fun. Robster, welcome to the stream. You look like my old mate, Getty, who passed away. My condolences, Robster. I guess there is a rather Sasquatch-like quality to me, though. In fact, I made the comparison on stream a couple nights ago. We were talking about someone was telling me how they watched a Bigfoot documentary. And I said, you know, you don't have to go through a lot of trouble to prove Bigfoot exists. I mean, I'm right here. All right, I am at a complete loss, my friends. I have fought this fight, but I think it's just about time to just throw in the towel here. What's your hobbies outside of video games? Great beard, sir. Thank you. Thank you. I was told earlier that someone wanted to trim it. And I actually will probably be trimming my beard in a couple weeks. But for now it stands. What's your hobbies outside of video games? I play the guitar. I like to cook. I like to read. You know, that's video games is my primary hobby, though. I spend more time on that than any of those other things. I'm largely a video game guy. I wish I had the patience. Patience for what? Patience for growing a beard? I mean, it takes time. It's itchy at first. At least I find it. I don't take the beard off very often, but when I shave and I start growing it back, it's the first couple days, like, it's kind of itchy. I don't really like that part, but when it gets long enough for gravity to take hold, it gets a lot better. I've gained 5 levels wandering around not knowing what to do. What a situation to be in. What a situation to be in. But we're all saved up. Excuse me. I'm sorry all I accomplished here at the end, my friends, was getting us lost. But, you know, just sometimes that's the way the game goes. Sometimes that's the way the stream goes. We will pick this up again next week. I'm not sure exactly which day. Probably Monday would be my guess. But I'm not sure. If you want access to my weekly schedule, you can join the Discord, though. Just send me a whisper if you're interested in that, You know, just write like Discord ? Or something, and I'll whisper you back an invite that you can use. And that's where you can see my schedule and my announcements for when I'm going live and chat with other people who visit the stream. If you're not interested, then just, keep an eye out for me. I'll reappear. Usually don't stream on Saturdays, so don't expect to see me tomorrow. Sunday night should be my next regular stream. I think we'll be playing more of Kaze and the Wild Masks on Sunday night. That's my tentative plan. I could show up between now and then, randomly, but just don't expect it. Be surprised if it happens. Sweet dreams, bud. Thank you. Thanks for being here, Toilet Brush. Thank you again for the follow and for chatting with me, keeping me company. I appreciate it greatly. If you want to stay on the line, my friends, I'll see if anyone else is streaming who might be good for a raid. Couple people doing a couple different things. I don't know what this is, but it might be fun. Okay, so we'll head this way, I think. All right, my friends, thank you for being here for my stream. Like I was saying, I greatly appreciate your company. Thanks for viewing the stream, and thanks for chatting with me. And I hope you'll catch me again. For now, we're going to head over to Dr. Orochi's stream. He's doing retro. Whatever he's playing, it looks kind of like Ikari Warriors at a glance. I don't think that's what it is, unless it's a different version of it. Dr. Orochi is he's not as family friendly as I am, but he's really laid back and a lot of fun, and his welcome raiders message is worth going on the raid for just to be welcomed into his stream. So come along, earn some channel points. I hope I get to see you again on one of my streams, but for now, my friends, I'm just going to tell you, have a great day or night, and I'll see you on the other side of the raid.